Alright, we're doing the Babyface Blaster with Bonk and the Rap Assassin. And I'm on CP Foundry, and I'm just playing alone. And I have 3 bars for boost, ball, and drink. I used to play a lot of Babyface Blaster. I played it before it got, I think, nerfed to 4 shots. And I think they also nerfed it where you can lose your boost if you get shot. I think in the past you got like 6 shots and you never lose your boost. I think, if I'm remembering correct. It was way overpowered. It was insane. But I'm gonna try to get out again. I haven't played it in forever. And I'm rocking the bonk. I don't normally rock the bonk, but yeah, I'm just giving it a try. I like the ability to go behind, so that's my whole thing. Is like I'm gonna try to get behind, use the bonk strategically. There, I probably didn't. I should have not used the bonk and just killed those guys. But I had a feeling that there was a sentry. Here, I'm just trying to get that kill. Now, I'm wondering, can I get out? There was that heavy that was looking at me for a split second. But I got almost a full boost. Oh, just got clipped. Pyro, just chipping him. You know, the more I chip him, the more I can get out of his range by increasing my speed. I think with the baby face, you're a little bit slower until you get the full boost. Oh my god. I didn't think that the sniper was looking at me. If I would have known that sniper was looking at me, I probably would have been doing some more jukes. But I was too focused on that huntsman. Here, I'm just trying to get a few shots in. There we go. That was a good kill. I'm also on LA server, so you'll notice like a little delay in when I kill someone versus when you hear like a kill sound. All right, for sure I'm hearing a sentry, right? No? Oh my god. Oh, the bonk is just killing me. Okay, I could have swore I heard a sentry, but it wasn't protecting last, and I could have got the round right then and there. I see that this sniper gets a kill, and I want to immediately push up on him. I don't want him to get a shot on me when I'm capping the point. I don't want him just to go have a free reign like that. So here I'm jump in, I chip him for a second. I see that level 2 sentry. Now we have full speed. This is the true power of Babyface. I avoid going on the cap so I can get really close to my target, and I get the 2 shot. Even though he had the vaccinator for the bullet reduction, it wasn't enough to save him. Here, just trying to get my boost back up. There we go. When I have full boost, I like to do like full wrapping around targets because you can do it so fast. People don't really expect it. Here I use a boost, but you know what? I would have probably killed that sniper. Then I get the NG killed. So that's one of my favorite things to do with bonk is force an NG to kind of get killed by their own sentry by putting my positioning. And when that's going off, you know, ideally our teammates are getting in. Here, almost dead. Luckily, our medic got with me and started healing me. We hear that sentry. I think I'm gonna bonk in again and see if I can get that same NG kill. So here's me trying to position behind this guy. My bonk's about to run out, but this time I'm ready for it, and I was already aiming at where I wanted to be. Our Uber gets in left, or gets in on the right, and now I'm just gonna take this left control, kind of push in on this pocket. We're cleaning up a lot of kills. This is looking really good. Got that NG, and we get the round. It was fun. The Babyface Blaster, and I'm gonna play another game with it tonight. So you'll see. Well, it's tonight for me, but you'll see. More kind of like taking advantage of the bonk. So what I kind of start trying to utilize it for is getting in the right position. Here, oh man, I think that was just a random revolver crit. You hate to see it. Man, that's that really took the wind out of my sails, because it's just like we had this great momentum, and then this mid we show up and our team is kind of doesn't really have the presence that I was hoping for. We're overrun on this mid. This is when I'm deciding, I'm like, okay, we're overrun. I think, you know, I could chip away at all the edges and do whatever, but I'm gonna go behind and start playing the behind angle. We see this one single pyro. He's doing a great job of keeping some flames in front of him, making it hard for me to shoot him. Kind of creates like a smoke screen. Here I get a random crit. I hear this sentry and I spot it, and I'm gonna circle back to mid, help these guys cap, spy check a little bit. Just looking to get heals and take a breath. I had the right idea with that Rap Assassin ornament, but I just hit a teammate instead. Here I'm just kind of quickly taking the corner and seeing if I can get a quick kill on that sentry. Pyro kind of presses us. I'm surprised that Pyro wasn't cleaned up with all those people there. There's that spy that killed us. Here again, it's like, man, I think I'd have been more effective not to use the bonk. I keep getting those situations where I turn the corner, use it, and I'm like, oh man, I wish I had my gun out right now. This scout has good damage on me, to be aware here. And luckily we get him Milk Finger. I don't know what that name is, but we were playing with Finger Boy the other day, so maybe they're friends. Oh, okay, we have, let's see, 5, 6 spawners. 2 just came up, or maybe 3. And I want to check here. Here's the power of the baby face right there. You can kind of just get super ultra close to these people and get those kills. I don't have a secondary though, so I honestly reached for my pistol and I was like, oh man, I have a bonk. I hear a demo rolling out. I'm not gonna worry about it. 2-shot the scout. Now, because I've killed enough people, I'm gonna find a new position to spawn camp from. I just want to keep mixing it up. Here, I'm just actually turning to run. I had too much fire on me and not enough boosts saved up. But because we've kind of been pressuring last, we're gonna be able to get a lot of cap time here initially. Clean up their medic. Missed my shots on their spy. I was dead anyways, but I got a lot of good cap time, and I think that's going to rally our team to... Well, I would think it would rally our team to get in on last. And that's what it looks like. It looks like we do have some people... Wow, then again, right? Same thing with the bonk. It's like... I should have got that kill on the scout. There, I didn't even notice this demo. Looking back on it, I see him now, but I must have missed him. Put 60 on this other demo. I'm one shot, so I don't want to go too nuts. And then I see this pyro. Oh man, I missed my last shot on him. I think that was even a crit, so I could have saved myself, but I missed it. And even though I have the baby face with no boost, I'm a little bit faster than just a regular like engineer or any other regular speed characters. So it's still better to roll out with a scout with baby face than just like, let's say, demo man. Here, just chipping away to get my boost back. I'm just probing at either side of this sort of equation, and I'm trying to figure out where can I get in. Where can I find those opportunities to get quick damage? There I just eat a ton of needle damage and lose my whole boost. Okay, wow. I miss all my shots on this medic. That medic was like one shot for the last 4 shots I did. That's unfortunate. And you know what? I made the decision to go for a really risky play. I probably should have just got out of there, but my greed got the best of me. Here, I'm gonna double jump. So if you double jump with a babyface blaster, you lose some of your boost. But it's either double jump or die. So I think it's a good decision. I don't double jump too much when I have the babyface blaster, but you know there are some situations where you just have to. It would mean death if you didn't. 8 damage. I feel like that was right on that guy. And then our own spy like sidesteps me when I'm trying to spy check him. I think it's just a little, I don't know if it's a pet peeve, but it's just like, hey, let me just make sure you're on our team, and then he like sidesteps me as if he's making a play on me. Even more like sus. I think that's another babyface blaster opponent, and he's getting blasted by me. Here I see a heavy. I'm gonna get my ornament ready. I hit him. He's bleeding now, and that bleed will actually contribute to my boost. So I come out here with full speed. I actually do get chipped by this guy, but get most of my boost pass. Now they're down a ton of players, so I want to try to get in and be on point. This time, I win the fight against the spy, and we get the win. And November ended up getting a bunch, well, not a bunch, but just a couple more kills than me, which I'm actually very impressed by. But now we're on CP Sunshine. And we're rolling out. I was trying to call for the medic to roll out with me. I just keep my cursor a little bit pointed higher because I sometimes anticipate, I don't know who I'm playing against, so I don't know if some people know the fast rollout on Soldier or on Demo. There's a fast rollout where if you hit a certain amount of jumps, you kind of I don't know, you can get there before scouts, which is crazy to think about. But this is looking like nobody on their team rolled out. Like, I'm like confused where their team is. I think this is just like not even a game worth playing. But I think once these guys kind of all log in and get situated, it becomes a great game. Here I'm just trying to distract these guys for our spy. And our spy gets cleaned up. Oh, man. And then the scout, he kills me. I'm on 70 ping. I'm on an LA server, so he doesn't look like he's aiming at me, but I guess he was. Maybe I was. I don't know. That's the frustrating thing about playing on LA servers. I just feel like you're like missing a step. Now hit scan like helps that a lot with the netcode, but projectiles are really get affected, I would say, the most with ping. But I can still see it. Here, this spy gets lit on fire. Clean him up. One of the main things I'm thinking about is sentries. To be honest, everything that I'm doing is like, oh, I can run away and chip and do whatever I want. I'm most of the time in control of when I commit. It's just the sentries that really are preventing like me from going deep or finding, you know, those opportunities. Here I missed a million shots. Luckily, I get that kill. I see that sentry. I didn't let it shoot me, so I still have full boost. I come through here. This guy is probably 1 health. And get an easy cleanup. They have, I think, 5 spawners. There's one of them. 4-shot him. This heavy's going to be an issue. Let's make sure we duck behind cover. Maybe I could have got, you know, enough shots on him to kill him. I just thought it was a better play to back off and to live another day. All right, I'm going to reapproach their spawn. I see this sniper. I want to get a kill on him. Don't want to get killed by this sentry. Now they are spawning at their last. I got bleed damage on this heavy, so it's going to force him to kind of decide some stuff. And that sentry's still there, which is crazy to think of because I feel like we got the midpoint. So I was so confused to be like, wait, how did we get the midpoint and not take out the sentry? Or I don't know. That was weird. That was weird to me. And now we're losing second right in front of our team, which is even weirder. But we clean up this soldier, and I'm going to try to clean up this Teddy Berry. Got the Uber saw. So now he's got another 25% Uber. He's on crits. And he's running with me. He's got the full speed. And I see this sentry, and I'm going to get out here because I know I'm kind of carting our team forward. And I'm going to try to do that same thing where I get that NG kill. This time, a teammate spy comes and saps it. This is not a good... I'm not a good target for Market Garden Soldier. I'm just too fast. And I can avoid, you know, getting, like, dropped on by most players. Here, I'm trying to run past this guy, and he just body blocks me. And the heavy cleans me up. That was an error on my part. I honestly thought I would just two-shot that sniper and walk through him. And I ended up not doing that. So, but then I got a crazy crit. Took that one-on-one with that scout. And I just held in there, and I was confident I'd win it. But now we got pushed all the way back. I don't know, it feels like we're getting beaten pretty bad. Really good damage on this soldier. I'm gonna clean him up. I just don't want him jumping around if I can help prevent it. I clean up their medic, and now I got full boost, so I'm gonna do a pass. And there you go, that's what a pass looks like. I'm at full speed. I see that mini. Don't want to get hit by that. This guy is probably 700 ping. Clean up these two players. I'm not sure where our med went. Our med, I think, went in alone. Playing their own battle medic game. Missing a lot of shots. I keep clicking, thinking my gun would, like, reload faster. I don't know. I kept finding myself... clicking and it wasn't like reloaded, and then I'd click again and I wasn't aiming right. Market Garden guy is probably talking or checking something out, checking out some food he was making. But there we go, the tide has turned now. We got a lot of good kills. Clean up this scout. I'm almost full boost. It'd be great if I can find where their team is and do a pass on them. But there's a mini there backing them up, so I'm not going to be able to. I throw an ornament trying to back up my teammate. I'm just too weak right now to fully commit. Our med trying to anticipate where I'm going to be. Now I'm connected with them. I have no boost at all. And I like to just take these flanks and honestly challenge their team from behind. I see. I don't know what this guy's doing. Just when I kept, like, every time I shot, I was kind of looking to the left to make sure that scout wasn't going to come back. Now I'm going to leave this sentry up because I want to use it as bait. I want my opponent to just stand there and give me an opportunity to two-shot them, and that's exactly what happens. I clean up this spy. Soldier comes out. I did actually double jump there, but no big deal. I mean, you can double jump with this gun. It's just you have to, you know, anticipate getting those shots to get your boost back. Now they have a ton of spawners, and this is going to be really tricky. At this point, it's not really about getting kills. It's more so about dragging their team back. And this demo... Oh my god. Wow. In his last breath, he threw a pipe out and it ended up hitting me. Yeah, that was a good shot by him. But I had gotten up to a 13k. Plinko now has joined. Plinko is a friend of mine. But I think he just joined randomly. I don't think he like joined my as a friend. He just was queuing up. But now that we have Plinko, I feel like we're gonna make a little bit more leadway. The spy getting destroyed by everybody, but I think he gets away. That spy was probably pooping his pants. There, accidentally hit the ornament on a teammate. I feel like I like hit the ornament on teammates and on the wall more than I probably should. This, I'm gonna let this demo get away just because that pyro was there. I didn't want to push beyond the pyro because then I didn't really have a way to get out. You know, it's all about playing the perimeter with the baby face. So me right there, I got too far in. If that pyro would have just held down M1 and, you know, gun for me, I think he would have got the kill. I think his arrow was backing off. And I see that mini. You guys see that glimpse of that mini, and that's gonna really prevent me from going deep here. I think, you know, I'm only realizing it right now, but I mean, watching it back, I saw it. I saw a split second of it. Put 30 on this pyro, 40 on this soldier. I'm gonna bust in with Bonk and just see if I can distract and get, you know, stuff going for our team. And I think our team got cleaned up, so we're down quite a few players right now. It would be great if I could just hold the chokes and challenge people as they come through and kind of keep them at bay. And because if they realize how many people were down and they flooded in, we would lose second. So there's a lot of value in just kind of keeping people at bay with how you're positioning. And there I got a nice kill, got a nice flank on that choke. Clean up this demo. Now I know there's a bunch of sentries, and that's really the huge counter to me. So I use Bonk. I think they have 3 sentries, just based on what I'm hearing. And I'm gonna go behind, but I'm not gonna commit all the way, just because I want to get this soldier kill. I'll let my teammate help me. He cleans them up with the sign. And now that demo came out looking directly at me. And I gave Hash Map an opportunity to kill him. The scout comes out, he's checking for anyone spawn camping. And then I hear a spy. 2-shot him, get the full boost, which is great. Now I noticed another player came out, so I'm just gonna push through. This soldier gets a lucky rocket that connects with me and takes my boost out, which isn't the end of the world. And he's still spawn camping, so this guy's effectively down on their team. That's what you have to remember. It's like anyone that stays to fight, that's value. I have 2 soldiers. 2 soldiers and a sniper looking at me. So the value I'm adding is I'm preventing 3 people from joining the front lines. Now their spawns changed, and I need to push up. I need to try to get involved any way I can. And then maybe that, you know what? Maybe that rocket wasn't lucky. Those were good rockets. I don't know what this guy's ping is, but versus mine, I don't know if that really matters that much because those rockets were good. We saw that sniper on Tetris, so while we approach here, we want to get as close as we can. We're gonna do this similar sort of thing. We accidentally bump into a spy. Now I'm gonna push in. I honestly should have probably been looking more to see exactly where those sentries were, just so I can, you know, help myself in the future. Okay, I ended up cleaning up that same soldier that killed us last time. We got a really good 3 shots. Now these guys are chasing other people, and I feel like I put 90 on that scout. This demo takes a bunch. Okay, I'm gonna actually double jump to get this kill, just because I was anticipating that scout being weak. I think he got a small pack, but now 2-shot this demo, and I'm gonna use my speed to do exactly what I talked about before, is get around this guy way faster than they were anticipating, giving me an opportunity to get some free damage. I think that right there was like the #1 reason why I love Babyface. You just come out so fast, and if you hit your shots you can just be so dominant. And it's so much fun to have this like full speed. Here, okay, now I'm just like chipping away. That's enough targets where I'm gonna back off. I get a crit ornament, and this NG ends up dying. I'm chipping away on this pyro. I see this sentry. The sentry did take my whole boost out, but I got it all back with this scout. That'd be cool if I could start capping second. Be great if we could do that. Start thinking about closing out this game, because I feel like the momentum this whole time has been sort of on their side. They've been very defensive. They've had like 3 sentries, and our team feels like they haven't been able to get in. So I feel like all these going behind plays I've done are finally starting to compound, where, you know, they don't have enough reinforcements to back up their sentries, and because of that they've lost their sentries, and with the sentries gone, you know, they just have engineers, which are a lower sort of power class if they don't have a sentry up. Here I was thinking about maybe capping the point for a split second, but I did lose all my boost by all those double jumps I did. Now I'm going to come in from lower, and I'm going to bonk in, see if I can open up another opportunity. If I can distract this sentry while our team, you know, goes for a play or tries something, you never know. I think it could open up some stuff. Same exact thing. I kind of walk away with no boost, but I stay alive. And now I'm seeing that there's no sentries up. The point is sort of open. I take out this soldier, trying to cap point. We take out the heavy right before he kind of prevents us from capping. And yeah, it was a good first round. And now they lost 4 players. They got a couple back. What I really focused on at that point was like, oh my god, am I gonna get autoed? I've been autoed so many times in my life that you know, I'm just like scared of it at this point. It's like, oh, you'll have a great game. You've worked so hard on something. 20 minutes in a game or for one round, and then like the enemy team leaves, and then you get autoed. You're like, oh, come on. You have to win like double. There, I got a random crit. That's not that fair. That was good. Those were two good shots on that spy. It's not that the shot I did on the soldier was bad. It's just, you know, the random crit. Clean up these the sentry and the NG. The scout's doing the best he can. But yeah, there's the babyface blaster. It's a fun weapon, and I paired it with the bonk, which is to kind of go behind and get all that value. But yeah, it was fun. Very fun. Cool. All right, GG's.